We're going to be just jumping straight into this, guys, and look at how XANTARES entries through short and does too. In this situation, it is a 3v5, but it's already looking very rough for Eternal Fire, and because of this, they've already grouped up towards short to go for this final attempt at a round win. Calyx will be the one throwing down the standard smoke straight away, just getting ready for this final hit. XANTARES will then be dropping both of his flashes over to his teammates, as he'll be the one entering this situation, but then also XANTARES will also throw this smoke and this Molotov. And this smoke I actually haven't personally seen before. However, I will explain the reason behind he threw it so you can actually try to use it for yourself in some situations. To demonstrate this, I'm just going to throw the second Vanguard smoke for you guys and also throw the smoke that XANTARES threw to show you. You just have to imagine there is a standard short smoke, the close one, as I can't throw all three, you know, I don't have my own server or whatever, but this does give a pathway all the way onto the A site, blocking off this long corner if there is a potential AWPer in this position. So if you ever have a spare smoke on short, give this smoke a try. You know, it might actually work for you and it could benefit you a lot and even save your life if there is an AWPer in that position. XANTARES also does throw this Molotov by aiming next to the dot, landing towards the A ramp. After he throws these two pieces of utility that I just covered, he'll then start to push on towards the site. Notice when XANTARES is keeping his crosshair this entire time while pushing onto the site, while also making sure he isn't too far to the left to be spotted from ramp. When Larson peeks from the default box, XANTARES does rely on his reactions a little bit and also his ability to flick to deal with the situation and take him out. After he gets this kill on the player on default, he's able to get the bomb down and play for a post plant. When everyone thinks of XANTARES, I'm sure the first thing that probably pops into your head is the high sensitivity and also the incredible aim he has. XANTARES has put up a 1.39 impact rating on HLTV in the past 3 months alone, and that is always what I sort of look at when I try find these top entry fraggers to cover for you, because this sort of represents their ability to get first kills and also multi-kills in rounds. Even though we haven't seen Eternal Fire break into tier 1 CS yet, we can still learn lots from just watching XANTARES a little to see how he works around different situations and entering pathing, for example. A little bit of a preemptive warning for you guys here, XANTARES does, as you probably already would guess, rely heavily on his aim with some of the things he does. So if you're looking at this video of ways to improve your entry pathing or decision making, then try to make sure your aim is already very strong if you're wanting to replicate what XANTARES does with his fast reactions and also his high ability to flick. We're now going to be checking out the 10th round versus Tricked of when XANTARES had an opportunity to take the space and how he does it. XANTARES will first get flashed up towards short by his teammate, and as you guys can see already, Larson is hiding behind the wall on short. However, XANTARES doesn't actually know this as he hasn't spotted him yet. As XANTARES is flashing to peek short as he doesn't know Larson is there, Larson then proceeds to peek and take out Imor, dropping back into CT. XANTARES now has this sort of, I guess, half a second decision he has to actually make of this timing where he can just run on towards the A site and take the space for free. Actually, I wouldn't say completely for free, as you know his teammate did go down. However, he can proceed without any more risks of a player going down. XANTARES will then make this decision, proceed to push up on towards the site, bring a Molotov towards CT to stop this AWPer coming back out, and also a smoke just in the corner of the default box. And this is essentially like the first smoke we just saw XANTARES throw, and this will block off the corner for long, as based off the first position the AWPer was, Tricked most likely have this long control. He'll then just be aware of ramp while taking the rest of the site, as from this smoke he dropped, the long player could essentially cross towards his position and take a fight onto him. On the 12th round of this game, guys, versus Tricked, we see XANTARES and also Woxic together trying to establish this deep mid control in order to set up this final mid to B split push. Just watch how XANTARES is able to clear his angles just very fast and accurately at the same time, making sure he doesn't get caught off by any other positions that he doesn't check. After he's cleared this space for Woxic, he's then able to just hold the CT push, allowing for Woxic to possibly look towards window and see if he can find an entry. As soon as they get a call to go for this final hit, XANTARES and Woxic will both throw the two mid to B smokes before running up to the B site. As Trick now know this is happening from hearing the sound cues of the two smokes from middle, they try to react by throwing a flash over towards middle to take a fight onto XANTARES and Woxic. However, Woxic does actually dodge this first flash, but he does get full flashed by his own teammate coming out of B. But because of the correct position he was in and also the correct crosshair placement, he was able to take out Prime, who was peeking double doors, and the rest of his team was able to take out the player on site, forcing Tricked into a safe situation. What I want for you to take away from this video, guys, is the way he uses his utility, especially on short going on towards the A site, and also where he is checking in each situation, being aware of where the enemy can be and making sure he isn't caught off guard in any of these situations because he knows where he should be aiming and the timings he has. It's been Glaze, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this XANTARES entry video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll speak to you very, very soon.